Baseball, basketball, and football, it's all part of today's top 5 cards. But which card is going up the most? We'll tell you next.
My name is Geoff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies. And at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me and my team as we help you profit from the hobby we all love.
Sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. Things are cooking in the sports card market right now. We just had a great NFL draft, which affected the prices of some football cards. You'll see that in a minute. Of course, we've got the NBA playoffs, the NHL playoffs, and baseball is in full swing. What a time it is right now, and what a time it is for today's top 5 cards. And of course, this is brought to you by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night, starting at just $1 for packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun. And if you scan the QR code on your screen or use the link in our show description below, you'll get $10 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. All right, I want to give a special shout out to sports card breaker Jason Yantis from the Dream Team Rippers on Facebook. Last month, he pulled one of my Geoff Wilson cards from Topps Big League Baseball 2023 in a break for one of his customers. So congratulations, Jason and the Dream Team Rippers. And by the way, I am surprised that nobody has yet claimed the bounties that range from $500 to $2,500 for getting a gem mint grade on my card and selling it back to me. Whether you grade it through SGC, BGS, or PSA, or even ISA, I'm gonna pay you out a bounty if you sell back to me, if you're the first to sell back to me a gem mint version of my card. And even if you don't get it graded, if you get my card and bring it to the National, I'll sign it and I'll do a pack battle with you for free in celebration. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at the overall sports card market by looking at the Market Pulse by Market Movers. It's slightly up over the last 7 days here. The category that continues to drag the sports card market down the most are basketball cards from 2018 through 2020, and that is all to do with how the season ended for Luka and for Zion and for LaMelo and now for Ja Morant. That has pulled down that whole category of cards, but lots of other parts of the market are actually doing decently well right now. Let's take a look at what is going up the most. It's time for today's Top 5. We're starting today with a hot card turned cold. It's Anthony Volpe, the New York Yankees prospect. Of course, he was a big story during spring training when he earned the starting role with the opening day roster with the Yankees, and that caused his card prices to spike going into opening day. But then he got off to a slow start, and his card prices began to fall, and they've fallen quite a bit. Now, his play has picked up recently as he's moved into the leadoff role. Hopefully that will stabilize his card prices. Maybe they can start to go back up again. But right now, if you take a look in Market Movers, you can see what the last 30 days have looked like, essentially since the baseball season started. And it has not been a great ride for these 2020 Bowman Chrome prospect cards. And I put this 2020 Bowman Chrome first prospect up here in PSA 10 condition, PSA 9 condition, SGC 10 condition, and raw condition. It really doesn't matter which one of these you have. You can see all 4 of them are going down. It's actually amazing. When you look at price change by percentage, it's amazing how consistent the sports card market often is across different grades of the same card. If a card is going down in one grade, it's probably going down a very similar percentage in all grades as well as raw. And you can see that really play out here as we've normalized these charts by percentage. I mean, it's really all almost the same pattern as they go down. These cards are all down from a percentage standpoint, anywhere between 30% and almost 51% over the last 30 days. Hopefully, Anthony Volpe's card market gets back on track soon. But now let's talk about cards going up, and we're starting with Anthony Davis. The star forward for the Los Angeles Lakers has been playing great. He has been healthy, and a big reason why the Lakers were able to advance past the Grizzlies in the first round series, and now that has set them up for an epic second round series against the Golden State Warriors. I am super excited to watch this one. Davis averaged 21 points per game and 14 rebounds per game in that series against Memphis, and he is one of the big reasons why they advanced. His card prices, as you might imagine, they are going up as a result of his excellent play. Let's look here at 4 of his 2012 rookie cards, his Prism base in PSA 10 condition and in raw condition, and his Hoops base card in PSA 10 condition and in raw condition. There aren't a ton of his cards from 2012 on the market. I would like to have brought up like his Prism Silver or some of his numbered cards, but there's so few of them in the market. Some of them haven't even sold in the last 30 days. These cards, the Prism base and the Hoops, are a little more common, so it's easier to see trend lines with those, and you can see they're going up a lot. That Prism base in PSA 10 is up 33%. That Hoops base in PSA 10 is up 39%. The Hoops base in raw condition is actually up 187%. Now that's because it was so cheap 30 days ago. You could have picked that card up for $4 30 days ago, and today it's selling for about $12. So from a percentage standpoint, that's a big increase. But on the higher end, his Prism base in PSA 10 was $133 30 days ago. It's $176 today. Not a bad increase of close to $44 in 30 days. Let's go to football for the number 4 spot today, and it is Lamar Jackson who is on the list after becoming the NFL's highest paid player. He signed a $260 million deal in Baltimore. He's going to be making $52 million per year, and $185 million of his contract is guaranteed. Now, this has excited football card investors, but possibly even more exciting is the fact that the Ravens signed Odell Beckham Jr., and they drafted Zay Flowers, who is a highly regarded, soon-to-be rookie wide receiver. So Jackson's going to have some new weapons around him, and this is exciting people about him and what the Ravens could potentially do this season. You can see this reflected in his card prices. Let's look here in Market Movers. I've got 5 of his rookie cards on the screen. His Donruss base, Optic base, Select Concourse in PSA 10, and then a little higher end, his Field Level Silver from Select in PSA 10. That one is a more rare card, population of only 193 of that card. And then his ever popular Optic Downtown in PSA 10, population of 154 of that card. So those two are both a little higher end. If we look at price change by percentage, you can see all of these are going up here, particularly in recent days. We're looking here over the last 30 days, but these have really shot up here in recent days since the NFL draft and that big contract signing. Over the last 30 days, these cards are up anywhere from about 2% all the way up to about 20%. It is that Select Field Level Silver that has gone from $313 to $375, and that Optic Downtown has gone from $938 to $1,110 in PSA 10 condition. That is a $162 increase in the last 30 days. In the number 3 spot, it's a baseball prospect making big moves. It is Michael Busch. The Los Angeles Dodgers infielder was recently called up to make his MLB debut. He had started the season in AAA really hot, reaching base safely in his first 21 games. He then got called up to the Dodgers last Monday, where he got a hit and an RBI in his debut. But how long will he continue to get starting playing time for the Dodgers? That's a little uncertain because he was promoted to replace Max Muncy when he went on the paternity list. But of course, Muncy will be back. What then happens with Busch's playing time? We'll see. But for the moment, his cards are red hot. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and I have his 2019 Bowman Draft Chrome Prospect Auto. His first Bowman Auto card up on the screen. I've got it in PSA 10, PSA 9, and in raw condition. And you can see all 3 of these have really been rising over the course of the last 30 days. Let's take a look here. These are up anywhere between 20% and all the way up to 135%. It is the PSA 10 of that card that has gone up the most. It was $68 just 30 days ago. It most recently sold for $160. That is a huge increase, an increase of $92 over the last 30 days. If you happen to own one of those Michael Busch Chrome and Prospect Auto First PSA 10 cards. In the number 2 spot today, it is the hottest player in the NFL, Jalen Hurts. His cards are popping off the charts, coming off of not only a huge contract that he got a couple of weeks ago, but then also the NFL draft, where Philadelphia fans are super excited about the success that Philadelphia had in the draft. Many draft experts say that Philadelphia got one of the best hauls in the draft. Lots of talent that they have added to that team, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. Could this translate into more success for Jalen Hurts? Also, by the way, added DeAndre Swift to give him another offensive weapon too. Well, there are a lot of football card collectors, myself included, who think this means good things for Jalen Hurts' future and his card prices. And you're already starting to see some of that in his card prices. Let's take a look here in Market Movers at 4 of his rookie cards. 2020 Prism Base PSA 10, 2020 Phoenix Fireburst in PSA 10, cool looking card. 2020 Optic Base in PSA 10, and then a little higher end is this 2020 Select Field Level Silver in PSA 10. And if we look at this chart by price change by percentage over the last 30 days, you can see all of these things are experiencing a pretty nice jump here, especially over the course of the last week since the NFL draft. All of these cards are up anywhere between about 11% and all the way up to 35%. It is that Prism Base card that has gone up the most. It was a $93 card just 30 days ago, and today it is a $125 card. Nice momentum right now for Jalen Hurts cards. Can you guess who's number 1 today? I'm going to tell you in a minute, but first let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs in today's episode are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate way to track your card collection, and you can get started for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click on Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go into the App Store on your phone and download the Market Movers app. In addition to 1.6 million sports cards that Market Movers tracks, we also track Pokemon and Star Wars and Marvel and so much more. So go check it out right now. It's Market Movers. All right, here we go. Number 1, did you guess it? Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat star wing is back in the top 5, back in the number 1 spot again after an absolutely fantastic performance to carry Miami past the Milwaukee Bucks. And what an upset. Miami was the 8th seed. Milwaukee was the 1 seed. A lot of people thought Giannis and his team had championship hopes this year, championship potential. Jimmy Butler didn't think so. He had something to say about that. And what an amazing playoff series he had, averaging 38 points per game against the Bucks, including dropping 56 points in Game 4. Unbelievable. His card prices, they have been unbelievable as well. Let's look at Market Movers at 4 of his 2012 rookie cards, his 2012 Prism Base, his 2012 Past and Present Base, his 2012 Prism Autograph, and his 2012 Swirlorama from Marquee, all in PSA 10 condition. All of these are going up. If you look at price change by percentage, you can see, wow, look at the right side of the graph there. All of those really popped off in recent days. Let's look at the details here in Market Movers. These cards are up anywhere between about 16% all the way up to 140%. That Past and Present base card went from $30 to $72 over the last 30 days. And how about that Prism Autograph card? That was $500 30 days ago. Most recently sold for $650 in PSA 10 condition. A nice $150 profit for anybody who bought it and sold it over the last 30 days. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please give us a like. Please hit that subscribe button and go check out Market Movers right now. Go to sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon with our next episode. Take care.